The Man Who Sold the Eiffel Tower. Paris, 1925. The City of Light was alive with possibility. Artists painted masterpieces, poets filled cafes with verses, and inventors pushed the boundaries of what was possible. But beneath the glittering surface, a master, con artist, was about to pull off one of the most audacious scams in history. This is the story of Victor Lustig, the man who sold the Eiffel Tower, not once, but twice. Victor Lustig was a man of impeccable charm and cunning, a swindler who turned manipulation into an art. One day, as he lounged in a Parisian cafe, a newspaper headline caught his eye. The Eiffel Tower, an engineering marvel and symbol of France, was deteriorating. The cost of maintenance was soaring, and public opinion was divided over its value. Lustig's mind whirred with possibilities. This wasn't just an issue, it was an opportunity. From a lavish suite at the prestigious Hôtel de Crayons, Lustig began crafting his masterpiece. With forged government stationery and an air of authority, he transformed himself into a deputy director of the Ministry of Posts and Telegraphs. Invitations were dispatched to Paris's top scrap metal dealers, each one carefully selected to maximize greed and minimize suspicion. The meeting took place in a grand room overlooking the Seine. Lustig, ever the showman, delivered his pitch with calculated gravitas. The Eiffel Tower was to be dismantled and sold for scrap. Maintenance costs were unsustainable, he explained, and the government had no choice but to act discreetly to avoid public outrage. The scrap dealers, dazzled by the exclusivity of the offer, nodded eagerly. The sheer audacity of the plan left them no room for doubt. One dealer, André Poisson, stood out. He was ambitious but hesitant, a perfect target for Lustig's psychological prowess. Over a private dinner, Lustig leaned in and dropped his trump card. A bribe would ensure Poisson's bid received favorable treatment. Poisson, eager to secure the deal and outmaneuver his competitors, handed over a small fortune. By morning, Lustig was gone, leaving behind only a trail of forged documents and shattered dreams. Poisson, too embarrassed to admit he'd been duped, remained silent. And so, Lustig, emboldened by his success, returned to Paris weeks later and repeated the scam with another group of scrap dealers. But this time, whispers of the fraud reached the authorities. Realizing the danger, Lustig fled the city, narrowly escaping capture. Though Victor Lustig managed to evade justice for the Eiffel Tower con, his life of crime eventually caught up with him. Years later, he was arrested for counterfeiting and other schemes, leaving behind a legacy as one of history's greatest con artists. Today, the Eiffel Tower rises above Paris, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. But hidden in its iron lattice is a secret, the tale of a man bold enough to sell it, not once, but twice. It's a story that reminds us, sometimes the most audacious lies are the easiest to believe. The Eiffel Tower remains unsold to this day, or so we think.